So I was minding my own business, stargazing at a cemetery. You know, normal vacation shit. Fog everywhere, graves, emotional damage atmosphere. Then I see this old fart hanging from a tree like a fucked up Christmas ornament.
Such a damn fool.
He starts twitching, reaching toward me, trying to say something dramatic. So I lean in like I'm about to unlock the main quest, and he just fucking dies. Mid-sentence. I was like, dude, that is so rude. So I keep moving, and I find his busted-ass bus hideout. Man really said, home sweet apocalypse. I go inside, and he left me a letter, post-mortem side quest, love that. I read it, and it's basically, fix the radio if you want to live. Oh yeah, sure. Let me just repair telecommunications infrastructure real quick, because apparently I'm not surviving anymore. I'm fucking IT support. I start digging around the bus, find an antenna, find a battery, plug that shit into the radio like I know what I'm doing. Radio lights up, but of course, it's missing a microphone, because nothing in this world can ever be simple. Apparently, I gotta go to the blue mansion in the city to get it. Great, love that for me. Game tells me to sleep first, so I pass out in a moldy zombie bus, wake up like, yeah, let's go die in the city. So first thing in the morning, I take the boat into the city. Fog, silence, vibe of immediate regret. As soon as I dock, there's this woman waving at me from a porch, and I'm like, wow, a living human. Rare spawn. I walk up, and she goes, can you do me a favor? My husband turned, can you finish him? And I'm standing there thinking, lady, I don't got time for undead marriage counseling. So, I finish her instead. Problem solved. Couples therapy canceled permanently. So I keep moving through the city, looking for this blue mansion like it's some Zillow luxury listing. Whole place dead quiet. I'm looting scraps, canned food, whatever isn't nailed down. Then I hear it. That wet, gargling, zombie-breathing sound. One comes at me slow, so I pull out the gun. Man's thoughts got permanently canceled. Another one, right in front of me. I grab a whiskey bottle off the ground and just fucking beam it at his skull. Knife straight through the head like I'm clocking in for work. So I finally reach the so-called Blue Mansion. And first of all, this ain't no mansion. This is just a normal ass house with a paint job and high expectations. But of course, there's a walker outside, guarding it like he pays rent. So I start searching the place, and jackpot, more whiskey, ammo, random apocalypse bullshit. At this point, whiskey isn't even a drink anymore. It's a tactical weapon. I'm stuffing everything into my bag like a raccoon with survival anxiety. Bullets, mine. Bottles, mine. Anything shiny? Also mine. So I finish looting, turn around, walk back out the garage. And of course, more fucking zombies. Instead of going through the front like a normal person, I decide to go parkour apocalypse edition, grabbing ledges, windows, rusty pipes. I pull myself up onto the first floor window, weapon ready, stamina half dead, and I'm like, all right, let's go rob rich people from above. So I keep searching the house, looting drawers, cabinets, stealing anything that isn't emotionally attached to the walls. Then I walk into the bathroom, and there's just a whole skeleton chilling in the bathtub. Fully decomposed, laid back, vibing. I just stop and stare like, damn bro, you really said I'm gonna take one last bath and committed to the bit. Man died mid-self-care routine. Respect, honestly. I keep searching, and finally, I find the microphone. Quest item secured. I pick it up, turn it around in my hand, and I'm like, why the fuck does this look like a dildo? I'm standing there holding it like, yeah, I'm fixing communications with this. I walk out the room, still emotionally processing why the microphone looks like a sex toy, and boom, zombies in the hallway. I just stop like, oh, my bad. Didn't realize the previous owners were still home. So, after dealing with the previous owners, I keep searching the house, and I find this locked door leading up to the attic, and I'm like, oh yeah, the bonus trauma room. Then I remember I took a key off that woman at the beginning. You know, the one I fucking killed instead of helping. So I try the key, and it opens. I head upstairs, creaky attic, dark, tight space. And there he is, her husband, turned, growling. He charges me, and I'm like, yeah, your wife sent me. Knife straight through the skull. Marriage officially terminated on both ends. I search the body, and I find his wedding ring. So now I'm standing there like, damn, I really killed a couple and stole their jewelry. Apocalypse got me doing side quests for Satan. But then I look over, and there's a fucking shotgun, just sitting there like divine intervention. I pick it up slow, like, oh, now we're talking, because nothing says emotional healing, like a 12-gauge solution to all future problems. So, after securing the shotgun and committing multiple moral crimes upstairs, I keep looting the house, drawers, shelves, Apocalypse junk, and then I find it, the best weapon ever created by mankind, a fucking frying pan. I just pick it up slowly, like I found Excalibur. I'm standing there like, no way! I always wanted to do this. Because every zombie game, every movie, you always wonder, can you actually kill a zombie with a pan? Well, guess what? Scientific testing begins today. So I head back outside, pan in hand, actively looking for volunteers. Yep, pan works. Apocalypse research successful. So after testing the frying pan once, I might have gotten a little too confident. A few more walkers showed up, and I just started bonking skulls like it was my full-time job. Honestly, therapeutic. But my bag was getting heavy. Stamina running on fumes. And I knew if the bells rang, I'd be fucked. So I'm like, all right, fun's over. I head back toward the boat. Frying pan still in hand, covered in blood, feeling like I just finished a cooking show from hell. So I finally make it back to the bus. Backpack full, arms tired, emotionally exhausted. I dump all my loot, sit down at the radio, and pull out the microphone I found. You know, the one that still looks like a fucking dildo. I plug that thing in, and boom. Radio comes to life immediately. Static clears, signal established, and just like that, I get a brand new mission. Apparently now I gotta make contact with someone out there. But you know what? That's a story for another day. Now I just pass the hell out in my moldy Apocalypse bus. Thanks for watching.